How close are you to auto-crafting?
Well, 5 minutes maybe?
Okay. I ask because the next thing I have to do requires me to make... Let me do some maths quickly.
Yeah, there's always lots of things. Well, it depends. What would you like? Interface machines, or auto-crafting, or a remote access terminal?
Give me a second. I'm still doing maths. The maths has become quite complicated quite quickly.
Okay. Right. Set up my recipes.
I think it's two. I need 243 crafting benches. And if you remember, crafting benches in this mod are in this pack are not easy.
They're not too bad, but yes.
Yes, but I'm not making 243 stone pickaxes and 243 stone axes.
Okay,
it's all the same with you.
Right. I'll rush that if you would like.
That would be ideal. Thank you.
Pattern terminal. I need a crafting terminal.
Do we have a compactor in here that I can borrow? That's a gears compactor. Maybe I can use the plates compactor.
I do have other formulaic assemblers, but I'm saving them for later. Blank pattern.
Right, is there anything else I can do while I wait?
Right, I've got a pattern terminal. What else do you need? Molecular assembler. Formulaic assembler. Let's get.
Is our atomic reconstructor still open for use? Over in the other building. The slight downside of moving all the machines out of our main hub is that
I know
nothing is anywhere near where I do any crafting anymore. Also, the jetpacks are so fast it's impossible to get onto the right floor. There we go.
Computer.
Throw. Right. Back to the hub.
All my pre-made materials need to go back into the computer so I can do the auto-crafting part of that. Interfaces. That's what I need to make.
Right. I should have.
And these I need to hold on to so Cam can't get them.
These. So neat.
My 2.5 stacks of industrial machine chassis. How quickly would they disappear if I did put them in the computer?
I'm not currently using any.
There we go. That's my reaction. Finally, automation. Right. So
I need refined canola oil, which means I need to put normal canola oil into a fractionating still. And to get normal canola oil, I need to use the industrial squeezer to squeeze canola. I'm not even sure we're growing canola.
I don't think we are. I mean, I have got a fractionating still for that recipe in my inventory. I just haven't set up that recipe.
I'm going to go and put some canola down in one of the farms. You know that old small wheat farm? The original wheat farm? I might take over one corner of that for canola.
Okay. You will have to put it into the crates, I think. Because it's all on the separate network, it won't go straight into the computer.
Yeah.
You need to set up the seeds and the product.
I'm just trying to work out which corner it is that I've put it in. I think it's this one.
Right. Patterns. I did not prep electrical steel for making patterns, but that's fine. Right. What do you want to be able to auto-craft?
Right. Hang on a second. Will I also need to put it in the import or export bus or whatever on the planter?
Yes. And you'll need to lock the boundary.
Yeah, I've done that.
You see it? Yeah. So put it on the export bus for the seeds.
I can't get to the export bus.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
I'm gonna have to break your cable.
That sounds like a me problem. Yes. There we go. Right. You want to be able to make crafting tables. Yes?
Yeah. Oh dear. This is a nightmare to get to. There, right, it's through here. Okay, I need... Wonderful. Now that I've got here, I need a capacity card. Where's the nearest computer terminal? There used to be one here.
Yeah, but it's on a separate network now, so it's all been moved.
Let me go back to the main building.
You can now auto-craft crafting tables.
Thank you. Presumably not all of the requisite components, or can I?
And all the requisite components. Well, other than... I have put sticks in. Let me make a recipe for sticks. I haven't done cobblestone, because we're auto-making that.
That's fair.
And I'm not going to do oak planks, we've got 16,000.
There's no crafting CPUs available.
Nope. I mean, if you'd like to work on that while I work on the other stuff.
I have my capacity card, so I can go back to the farm.
CPU. Right. Okay, crafting unit. One of them.
I will continue with my other quest that I wasn't planning to do, but I don't know where it takes me.
Crafting monitor. Right. Crafting unit. What am I missing? There's no point me auto-crafting this until we can actually properly auto-craft stuff.
Right.
Crafting unit.
Canola should be able to route into the planter. The gatherer shouldn't need any filters. And then I go into the farmhouse and down to the drawers and I can add canola seeds. Actually, your last drawer here isn't locked, so it should just auto add to it.
In theory, yes, because it's kind of overflow.
Yeah, I mean I don't have the keys, so I can't.
They're in the computer.
Yeah, there's no terminal here. So.
Nope.
Let me go back down the floor. Come on, let me out. I'm being stubborn and refusing to use the pipes. Mainly because last time I used them, they crashed me.
They might not this time.
They might not, but also I don't get to see my aesthetic base.
I know.
We've spent so long building, given we don't have a base at all in Project Ozone.
Okay, right.
Right, how much canola do I need to make canola oil? If I want a bucket of refined canola oil, I need a bucket of canola oil, so I need 1,000 millibuckets. Each canola makes 80. 12 and a half canola. And I need an industrial squeezer that's not already in use for something else.
There should be... I've set up enough squeezers that there's one for each recipe, if that helps. Do I do this properly or should I just bodge it for now? Bodge it for now, so you can actually do your crafting.
I don't know if the farm's actually working, but it does appear to have planted some canola.
There we go. We have crafting computers.
Yay.
You can be happy now.
Thank you. Do we have any worms left, I wonder? I wonder if I can speed up the field by adding a worm.
I hadn't even considered that.
Right, crafting table. I want 243. No crafting CPUs are available.
So many possibilities. Right. What do we want to be able to do first?
Is it because I'm asking for too many and the crafting CPU isn't big enough?
I've put lots of small ones down. I can make it into a bigger one if you would prefer.
How small are they?
In the computer, you now have a wireless terminal.
Oh yay. I ask how small are they because apparently I can't even craft one crafting table.
Interesting. I've just put two 64Ks together. So unless I'm forgetting how they work, which is unlikely based on how much I've used this, it should just be that simple.
Do you want to request a crafting table?
Crafting table. Right, one crafting table. Those crafting CPUs are available. I know why.
It's not just me then. So that's something.
I know. This is what I was talking about earlier. So I've stuck them directly onto a cable, which means they're connected to the computer that isn't connected to
the other ingredients.
Yep.
Oh, I need to add my new extended crafting guide to my Akashic Tome.
Stick that there. Right.
Oh, we do have worms. We've got 22.
Properly.
Great, I can add one to the canola field. And now I've got a wireless terminal. I don't need to go back into that building to do anything.
Well, you say that, except it's not powered or connected up to anything.
No.
So you have it, you can't do anything with it.
Right. Monsieur Worm.
Too many things to do. This is the problem at the moment. Right, I need to get some cards.
Yeah, device is not linked.
One card for now.
Which is to be expected.
Memory card. This is going on the purple network.
Right. In the meantime, while I wait for the Monsieur Worm to do his job, do I have any bones? I'd be surprised if not.
Rename this to crafting CPUs.
Right, 2 stacks of bone meal.
Yeah, all of the memory cards are named and coordinated with colours, and it's all very, very nice. And I have not allowed you to touch it yet.
Who decided 4 random strings of 4 characters were not conducive to knowing what they were for?
Yeah. When we were trying to put power through the previous base, and we were doing that through a card, it was just painful.
It was. I was incapable of understanding the system and using it.
Mm-hmm. That's why you just let me do all of this one. Right. P2P tunnel.
I can just about cope until P2P tunnels will turn up.
Yeah. I mean, it took me a while to wrap my head around it as well, to be fair. I've got grey cables. Right. So, do we want lots of small, or one big, or what? Or should I go one massive and a couple of smalls?
I think that's probably best, right?
Yeah.
And if there's something about having the closer ones get used first or something, isn't there? So we probably want the smaller ones closer. So prioritise the smallest one it will fit in.
If that is how it works.
No, neither do I.
It seems to be almost on the order you put them down.
Right, that's a tank of blood, that's a tank of seared stone, that's a tank of plant oil, and there's some canola oil. Right, I'm going to squeeze some canola.
Right. Would you like to try and craft a crafting table?
Take a bucket that already exists. I hadn't realised you'd already squeezed some canola. I will do when I get back to a terminal.
There you go. We now have 10 tables being crafted.
Yay.
Hopefully.
Right, what do I do with my canola oil?
It's very, very slow.
I make refined oil by putting the canola oil in a fractionating still. Can I nick one of the ones upstairs, Chirek?
Right.
No, these are full of oil.
Let's grab that. That's not going to live here. That's going to live back in my other area.
How can I? Maybe. You say you've got a fractionating still for canola oil.
Yeah.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah.
Please.
Give me a second.
Then I can make my refined canola oil now and be done with this quest. I don't even know why I'm doing this quest.
Could you meet me at the computer, please?
Oh, okay. I was kind of assuming you were just going to put it in the computer, but...
Well, I thought I've just made the security terminal, so if you wanted to link up your tablet to the computer...
That makes sense. You speak sense.
I do. Where should I put this?
To the computer.
Around here. Oh, this is going to be annoying.
I'll land eventually. Hello.
Hello.
A lot of these buildings I built soon after... I built in with... I'd been watching another series on YouTube in a different version of Minecraft with a lot more decorative blocks. And I'd kind of forgotten how few decorative blocks we had available when I started building these.
Yeah.
The lab is meant to have a sloped roof.
Ah, okay.
And you'll note that it does not. That is because I am yet to find a way to build a sloped roof in this game, in this mod.
Yeah.
Also, I note that we've lost a couple of blocks. Did they used to be lights?
Oh, possibly. Oh, I did also accidentally vein mine part of the roof.
We took the lights out, didn't we? We thought the lights might be lagging it, so we took the lights out.
Yeah, the specific version of lights you used, for some reason, it didn't like.
Or is this my fractionating still?
Yes.
Thank you. Did I need to do something with my card?
If you look through the glass, there's a security terminal.
Can I? A second.
You can either run downstairs or you can try and reach it.
I can reach it. There we go. Right, I put this in the right. There we go. Wireless out of range.
Yeah, we haven't got a thing for it. Give me like 10 seconds and you'll have it.
Okay, I will go back to the other building with this fractionating still and continue with that. Fractionating still.
So the problem is about to be that we don't have an infinite card.
Right.
Which means that we're going to be very limited on our range. And as far as I could tell when I had a look at it, there's no way to get one. An infinite card. Usually it says drops from the Wither.
What's it called?
Infinity booster card.
Infinity. Well, that's why I can't find it because I searched infinite.
Depreciated, apparently.
Oh, yeah, it's deprecated. Wonderful.
Deprecated. So we're back to standard computer range, which is now working.
If you say so. Standard computer range does not reach this building.
Yeah.
Right. Hello.
We can, in theory, eventually upgrade it to a wireless crafting terminal. However, that does require a Master Corporea Spark from Britannia, which requires Dragonstone and Pixie Dust and Ender Air and Soul of the Dark Realm. So that's after Abyssal Craft. So if you want to be able to do crafting...
You've got your fractionating steel back. This is what I made with it. Why are you swimming in the canola oil?
I don't know. I want to see if it gives me any effects. Sometimes it does. Why are you swimming in it?
I didn't know if the seeds disappeared or if they stayed. They disappeared.
Ah,
Anyway, I now have crystallized oil.
nice. Right.
That was a challenge.
Batteries. Right. What other terminals do I want to make? Interface terminal.
Now I want to make empowered canola seeds and empowered oil. There is no recipe. Oh, I throw empowered canola seeds in this crystallized oil. Okay. So I need empowered. So I need 4 canola seeds and a crystallized canola seed. So I need 5 canola seeds.
That's a bit back.
And I need to empower. No, I need to atomically reconstruct one of them. Just gonna atomically reconstruct some canola seeds.
Assembling.
Oh, I've accidentally spilt crystallized oil in the factory.
Please no.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Right, is that still crafting? It's still crafting the crafting tables. It's taking a while.
Oh, I did ask for 233 of them, so...
Oh, okay. I thought it was still doing my 10 from earlier.
No, it finished those.
Okay, good. So, the reason it's taking so long is we don't have any speed modules in the assemblers currently.
Yeah.
So...
Right, here's hoping that one of the empowerers is set up for canola.
It should be. Might be the top floor if you're interested.
I don't really care so long as it works.
Fair enough.
Oh wow, the wireless range is horrendous, isn't it?
I'm working on it. I mean,
I've never played I've never used wireless before having the infinite boost card. Like Project Ozone, you get it so early and so many of them.
I know
that it's not an issue.
The thing is, so all of the ones that we were using the infinite wireless with are depreciated.
Yeah, deprecated.
So don't
It's a different word.
It means the same thing, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Deprecated is no longer in use. Depreciated is lowering in value.
Okay.
The car can depreciate. In fact, a car will depreciate.
There is space for what looks like a card in there, which I assume is just the magnet card. Ooh. There is a quantum link card.
Oh.
So... that's... But yeah, I think we might just have to deal with the extender cards. Which are expensive. They require steaming Restonia crystals. So that's fun.
Well, I was wondering if it was mentioned in one of the
Oh, I don't look at that.
one of the change logs, but there's so many change logs. It could, quite frankly, be in any of them.
Yeah. Right. Space configuration terminal. Terminal. Make me a crafting terminal, please. Ah. Ooh, I got a notification saying my crafting had been done. That was nice.
Okay, according to the AE2 extended live page, on CurseForge.
Yeah.
Infinite range is obtainable by placing a quantum link card into an active quantum bridge. No need for cards for the terminals.
Quantum link card into an active. So card into. So we need to make a quantum ring and a quantum link chamber, yeah?
It just says quantum bridge.
Okay.
So, do with that information what you will. I think.
So, well, I can make
I think
quantum
that
bridge.
is.
The card, on the other hand, requires the tier 3 extended crafting.
Yes. Yeah. I'm working on it. When those crafting benches craft.
Okay. It requires stormy ingots.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a way off.
Away.
It's good to know there's still a way to do it though. And it is
Yes.
sensible because the infinite booster card in your terminal was always a bit of a pain because there were weird bugs where it would just pop out and then you wouldn't be able to open your terminal to put it back in.
Yeah.
So